Hey everybody, welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between, if you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. So check out my new t-shirt. I just made it. And this is an episode of Coffee with Kim. And that is our slogan here, be creative. So throughout the day, I try to keep myself creative, and I try to share that with you guys every day during an episode of Coffee with Kim. So I have to do full disclosure. This is my second take on Coffee with Kim this morning. I've never done that before. Normally, I just turn the camera on and start talking. Well, I was trying to be a little too creative today, and I was trying to do two cameras. So I have my normal camera, and then I was using my phone because I was trying to show how to make this t-shirt. And I'm going to do a full tutorial on it separate, because once I got the video set, I uploaded it. So here's my process. I take it from my iPad, I upload it to my Amazon photos, which I think I've told you this before, and then I have to download it to my computer. So because I don't use the camera on my computer because this one's better. So it's a step process. So now I'm downloading video from the iPad and I'm downloading video from the phone. I get them both into Amazon Photos, download them all to my computer, and then I couldn't get them in order, in step order on how to make the t-shirt. Because I kept this one going the whole time. So I had short videos, which, side note, were turned the wrong way. Short videos over here actually on the machine. I have the machine right here. And then I had the regular video here. So I was trying to line it up. I've been doing this since, I don't know, 8 o'clock. So anyway, my frustration took over. I deleted all the videos, and I'm just going to sit and have a cup of coffee with you, and I'm going to relax. Oh, look, I match. Be creative. Anyway, I love this t-shirt. When I'm done here, I am going to do a tutorial because I have had people ask me how I use the Cricut machines and if I recommend the Cricut machines, and I absolutely do. I love them. So I will, I'll do how to make this t-shirt. It's pretty fun. So I've decided I'm going to make a couple of these t-shirts and use them as giveaways on my my live Coffee with Kim. That'll be cool. I also got some really good feedback about the tutorial that I put up. Finally got to upload. I don't know, it's been a week where I'm just not digitally inclined this week. Is that the phrase I think I'm looking for? It's just not working for me this week. So I finally got that tutorial for the scrubbies uploaded and got some great feedback. And I do understand that the computer or the camera angle wasn't close enough to my hands, so you couldn't really see what I was doing. So I have actually created a different setup here where I can clamp my phone right onto the desk, and it's low enough so it's not in my way. So I can get a really good vantage point where it looks like I'm looking at it. You're getting my view. So we'll try that one for my next tutorial. So it's a live and learn process, and I'm glad you are all sticking with me to watch how I learn. So now I don't normally like to complain on my videos, but I do have to complain about one thing, and it is the weather. So the wind, it's like you walk outside and the wind just takes your face and hurts it. I can't stand it. And poor little Fritz, he just will not go out. He's sleeping in a box right now, wrapped up in one of my shawls. Let me see if I can show you him. Hey, there's the sun. Let me see. Can we see the little Fritz? There he is. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, little man. Now, oh, there's the little boy. Hi, honey. Hi, sweet boy. Sorry I woke you. You go back to sleep. He's like, you woke me up for that? And I certainly did. All right. So, yeah, so since it's later on in the day, the sun is literally right there. So I might get some weird colors and stuff, but, or weird lighting and shadows and stuff. But so that's what we're doing today. We are staying in this little room with the sun shining and the heat on because it is wicked. I was thinking about a treasure hunt, but there is no way. I'm not even stepping outside. I'm not going to do it. So I'm really happy. That was my complaining. I'm over it now. So I'm really happy that NASCAR has started. So the Daytona 500 is this weekend. Yay. I'm so happy. This means to me, these are my weekends. I love to sit on Sunday, most of the time Sunday, and watch the race, do some crocheting, do some relaxing. And then in the summer, you know, I have it on while I'm doing all my summer stuff, which is a lot of stuff. So, so I was looking at some of the videos of the Ring cameras that we have at the farm where we camp. And there were I think they call them snow devils. Is that what it is, where it whips and it looks like a tornado, but it's snow? Now, and I think back, I'm like, wow, we used to do winters there as kids. I can remember it was cold, and the snow taller than the car. Man, I don't miss those days. I don't miss the cold, the snow. I mean, I can say I love all 4 seasons, but that doesn't mean I love being outside in all 4 seasons. So I do like to watch. I love the leaves changing. I think early to mid-September is my favorite, because that's when the leaves start to turn. That's when the heat of summer kind of eases up a little bit. So you're getting warm days, but you're not choking on heat days. So, and then of course, spring. Spring is my favorite because I love the smell of mud. I know, I'm weird, but I do. When I step outside and I smell mud, to me that triggers my brain to say, things are melting. It's time to get in the garden. Let's go. Here we go. So I'm waiting for that. Today there will be no smell of mud because everything, it's just so cold. Well, I think it's like, I don't know, mid-30s. So it's not like negative numbers, but that wind, I'm telling you. So there will be no playing outside for us today. It's go out and get done what you got to get done and get back in. We're not dealing with that. Sorry, but this is a really good cup of coffee. So I do have a work in progress here. And it started because I was watching somebody do some hacks. And one of their hints was, if you have yarn that's too thin, you can double it up. So I took two skeins of yarn that were too thin. Sorry, I'm looking for the remnants of them right now. I took 2 skeins that were way too thin, and I put them together. Now the hack I showed you of the center load, center pull. So I took the 2 skeins and I rolled it together in a center pull. And there was one section, it was about this big, where the knot was just too crazy. And so I snipped it. So here's the first part and here's the second part. But it was such soft yarn that I couldn't just let it go. I had to use it, even though it was too small. And I'm trying to find, here it is. So the yarn, I have 2 balls of this, and it is called Moroccan Nights. You can see it with the sun glaring on it. It says it's a 3, but it's really thin to me. If you can set that down, you can see right there. It's a thin. So with my hands the way they are, I don't really like to use thin. So I was thinking, man, this is going to get wasted if I can't think of a way to do it. So the one, I don't remember who I was watching, I apologize, but she was like, just take the two skeins and put them together. And she was actually pulling them from the skein. And when I did that, I noticed it started to curl up and wrap up and make a mess. And so I decided to roll them into a ball for when I use it. And that seems to be working quite well. I have no idea what I'm making with this. I'm just going to keep going. It might just be a little shawl. It might be, I don't know. We'll see how big this makes it. So I don't know. It might just be a seat cover for my Jeep because it's leather seats and they get super hot in the sun in the summer. So that, maybe it'll be that. I'm sure I will find a purpose for it. But yeah, so the color, it's from Lion Brand. And it's 3.5 ounces, 273 yards each. Sorry, my computer's making noise for no reason. And the color is jasmine. It's really pretty. I mean, you can see there's blues and pinks. It would really make a pretty baby blanket. Like if you didn't know what they're having. Actually, it's a little bit more, it's heavier on the blue. Sorry with the sun, but I'm soaking up all the vitamin D I can. It's heavy with the blue, so I would go for a boy blanket if they still do that nowadays. But the softness, it's so soft. So I'm just going to take whatever I have left and I'm going to make up however big it gets. And let's see, one of the hacks that they had was take a picture of the hook you're using with the project you're doing, so that if you set it down, walk away, you can go back and then create a folder on your phone, or I did it in my pictures on there, create a folder that's like projects or work in progress. And then you can always just go back and click on that project and you'll know exactly what yarn you were using and what hook you were using. Get rid of that tail. So yeah, so I'm working on that. I do have a couple stitches. I'm telling you, I've been so busy since retirement. I don't know how I ever did any of this before I was retired. Still working full time, trying to get everything done at once. I just don't know how I did it. I'm actually stressing myself out a little bit because I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. So what I did was I took my notebook. Now, this is that cool rocket notebook I told you about. And another good use for my hair clips. Watch this. So I'll close this. I actually took the hair clips and I wrote sections in the notebook of what I have to do. So as I have my thoughts, I pop open to that page and I write them down. So that's helping me a bit. However, once I get so many written down, then I start to freak out like, oh my goodness, I got to get this done. I literally spent all day yesterday taking pictures, organizing, and posting listings into my Etsy store. I have, I'm going to tell you exactly how many I have. Let me log in here. And because, you know, the more you have in your store, the more traffic you're going to get, right? So I have, where are my listings here? I have 42 active listings. So a lot of them are little signs and stuff like that. Plus some of them are digital pictures of the sunsets that I've been showing you guys. They're beautiful. And I figure for $5, you know, why not? And then, so using that artificial intelligence, that Chat GPT, I can customize family themed coloring books. So all the people have to do is tell me like what the kids like to do. If, you know, little Tommy's going to basketball camp. So I'll make up a coloring book of little Tommy going to basketball camp or anything like that. I can also do memories where you take your pet and your family and make a story. So I have where you can create a book, like we went to Disney or we went camping for a week. So just tell me your kids' names, your pets' names, and maybe where you went, and I can make a book for it. So I was working on all of that yesterday. And then I come back in here and I'm like, wait, I haven't worked on the stitches and I haven't done this. And I have a couple stitches, not enough to do a video. So, oh, I was playing the other day. I made this. I guess it does look like hearts. When I was making it, it was on, you know, day before Valentine's Day, I think. I was like, this really doesn't look like hearts, but I guess when you hold it up, it does. My 70s. Put it around my mug. A mug koozie. Anyway, well, that would be a cute idea. Put it around your mug. So I do have some of those. I've had a lot of starts and stops lately, and I thank you for being patient with me on those. It's just I get to the point where I'm not happy with what I'm making, or I think of a different way I'd like to do what I'm making. So when I do that, I apologize because I do share the items I'm making with you, and then all of a sudden I'm not making them anymore. So I'm trying to stop doing that, but I just realized, look how pretty that goes together. So that's that Schitt's Creek that I was using. I still have this. It's still in my whip basket. But like I said, I just didn't love the way the blanket was coming out. So I might end it here and add this pretty blue to that blanket. I think that would be a nice pop. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, my nose. So yeah, so it's actually lunchtime. I'm normally already uploaded this and ready to go and moved on to something else. But such a frustrating digital morning that I'm like, I'm just starting over. I've never done that before. Like I said, normally I'll just pop on the camera and start chatting to you guys. So this morning a little bit different. So what do you think? I think that's a pretty contrast here. I'll put more so you can see the difference. There you go. What do you think? Yeah, I think I'm going to do a couple rows of that. I mean, since it's already stopped and I have to tie it in, why not? So, why not? I promise I will not stop this and frog it without finishing, I hope. But I do want to use, it's the same feeling. The Schitt's Creek yarn is the same feeling as this Moroccan Nights yarn from, let's see, this is 98% acrylic, 2% polyester. And let's see, well, they're both from Lion Brand, so that's good. And then, what's this made out of? Come on, man. Work with me. What's this made out of? Made in India. Good, thank you. Oh, this one's 100% acrylic, but they're very soft. They're the same softness to my hands. So I think I'm going to try that. So, all right, well, it's late. I wanted to make sure I got this up for you guys. Sorry, it's been a tough week with the Coffee with Kim. They've been late. They've been short. They've had no audio. Next week will be better, I promise. Remember, if you can, I would love to have you join me tomorrow morning and Sunday morning for live. I will be doing a couple giveaways, and we usually have some fun there. We have, you know, everybody across the country. Some people are getting up super early and joining me, so it's really fun. Karen, her cat, keeps waking her up in time to join me, so hopefully that'll happen again tomorrow. And yeah, so if you like the Be Creative t-shirt, join me tomorrow and maybe you'll win one. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe if you have not yet. Check out all my other playlists. I got some really fun stuff on there. And yeah, share away. Share and share alike. Sharing is caring, right? Is that what they say? So share this with people that might not get it in their feed, and maybe they'd like to be creative with us. So you be creative, you have a great day, and I will see you live tomorrow morning. Have a good one.